I appreciate you so much, MJ, because of everything you've done for me. You've always had my back no matter what and pushed me to be my best, even in hard times, hard situations. You've seen all my potential and helped me recognize it myself. You're not just a coach, you're also like a second mom because we can talk to you about anything. We have fun on and off the court, things like that. I'm gonna miss you so much as a coach and a role model. It's gonna be so different without you next year, but I'm gonna miss you.
I really don't know where to start. Like, honestly, I love basketball. I'm by no means any good at it, but like, I still play with my sergeant up at school and we have a great time. But like, it changed my life. MJ changed my life. Like, honestly, even getting hurt and everything, like, she always pushed me to be better as a basketball player.
Hey MJ, how's it going? I love that the girls are getting this video together for you, but quickly I just want to say some of the things I appreciate about you is that you have a desire to better girls, not just in basketball, but in life as well. And so in all areas. And so even for me, that has carried on from not just basketball, but into college, into my career, and even just as missions now too, as where I am. And so thank you for doing that and having the heart for me even to see that as I was a player, but then also being able to coach with you too, and just being able to have those deep conversations. That's another thing I appreciate about you is that our deep conversations that we've had, and just letting me learn from you. So I appreciate, and our horse rides that I've always loved having with you. Thank you for taking me to meet your horses and to ride around. Really enjoyed that. Thank you for always picking on me and making fun of me for not knowing plays. For all the funny, weird things that I've said. Thank you for putting up with me.
MJ, thank you so much for all of the wonderful memories I have from playing on the basketball team at St. Anthony. One of the best things about you as a coach is how much confidence you always had in me on and off the court. I think that you always said I'd be the first woman president.
Hi, Livy here, making this video for MJ. So I just wanted to start out by saying thank you to MJ for all of the years and the time that she spent investing in my and all the other basketball girls' lives. She made a really positive impact on us.
I just wanted to thank you for these last 4 years. You've just shown me so much support and love. You welcomed me back this season with arms wide open, and I appreciate it so much. You've really just been such a strong female role model to look up to, and you've taught me how to advocate for myself and how to speak my truth. And I can't thank you enough for that.
MJ, for always believing in me and
Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Fellows and I graduated from St. Anthony in 2010, and I had the honor of being coached by Mary Jo for many years. When I think about MJ as a coach, one thing really comes to mind, and that is how much she pushed us as a team and how much she believed in us. As we would prepare for games, there may have been times when we were going to play a really good team and we might have been nervous, can we beat them? Are we good enough? And she believed in us so much that by the time we got to the game, we were really excited for the challenge and all that we could accomplish.
MJ, I really appreciate that you always pushed me and you always believed in me, even when I was in boosters. And no matter what, you had our backs in games if other teams were talking crap to us, or if we were at that hotel and the woman was yelling at us, you had our backs. I always looked forward to practice because everyone was happy and we all had a good time. You always told really funny stories. And I don't know, I just really appreciate how much you pushed us and you made basketball fun. So yeah.
One thing that I really appreciated MJ for my senior year is how much I felt she believed in me as a player, and that really encouraged me to keep working hard and fight for a starting spot or just a consistent spot on the court.
Hey MJ! Hi MJ! Thank you so much for everything you've done for me and my sister. Thanks for being so encouraging and pushing us to be the players we are today.
Yes, I really had such a great time with my high school basketball career, especially senior year. I know you remember that season. Got to the section finals. It was such a blast. I miss that a lot. It was so much fun. And I just really appreciate everything you've done for me as a player and my sister and all of my teammates. It was an awesome experience.
What I appreciate about MJ is that she was always a strong woman I could look up to, and I knew I could go to her if I ever needed help with anything.
Hi MJ, the real Jenna here, not the little mini me. I just want to say thank you so much for always supporting me. And without you, I wouldn't have been able to pursue my dream of playing college basketball. And I also want to thank you for always pushing me, even though the attitude would come out every once in a while on my part. You always knew that it meant to just push me harder.
Hey Coach MJ, aka Mom. I want to let you know how much I admire you. It amazes me to this day that you were able to be a full-time mom to us, be a full-time employee at the University of Minnesota, where you excelled and are a rock star at your job, and then also coach girls basketball for how many seasons now? I can barely keep track. Your work ethic is truly unmatched, and you've set such a great example for not only me, but every young woman that you've worked with, and I think that's inspiring. I'm also so proud of how you go out of your way to provide young women with opportunities, both on the court and off. I hope you know how many lives you've changed for the better. I just want to say congratulations on another season in the books.
Hi everyone, I'm Katrina and this is Rosie. Hi. We graduated in 2010. For those of you who don't know of us, for those of you who do know us, we're still up to our Friday night same old shenanigans, but we just wanted to say a few things about MJ. She definitely taught us to do the right thing, but she also let us get away with some pranking of the boys team, which was a lot of fun. Hi Mom. I am so proud of who you are as a coach. Anybody who gets to have you in their life is so lucky to have you as a coach, but even more so a mentor. Like, you put so much, your whole heart into trying to help change young girls' future. You've always been an advocate for women in sports and women in general. And on top of all that, you are an amazing mom.
For those of you that don't know us, I'm Casey Pratt.
I'm Josh Pratt.
And we graduated from St. Anthony in 2010. My favorite thing about Mary Jo is her willingness to go above and beyond for her players. Being a student athlete in high school is a lot, and you have a lot of pressures on you. You have a lot to deal with, and knowing that you had a coach that was there for you for anything that you needed made that time period for me, and I know several others, a lot easier. And after graduation, you find out that Mary Jo is still sitting in your corner. She's there for you for literally anything that you could need. I know that there are several students that went on to the University of Minnesota who worked in the department she works in, who she helped find jobs after that. She's that person that if you need your foot in the door, she's right there with you. And she's even finding that door for you sometimes too. She'll send you random texts like, hey, there's this opportunity. There's a coaching opportunity. She's really invested in your life outside of you just being an athlete. She helped Josh propose to me, which obviously was a huge moment in my life, and I couldn't have been happier to have her be a part of that. And that's just, to me as a coach, I've been coaching since I graduated high school, and that is something that I've always admired about Mary Jo, and that I've tried to also mirror in my own coaching. I want to be that person for the girls that I coach, and I want to be there to help them with anything that they may need outside of the basketball court. And not many people are lucky enough to have a high school coach that does that for you, and I know that I'm truly grateful, and I will always be grateful to Mary Jo for the things that she's done for me when I was in high school and the things that she still continues to do for me today.
For me personally, Mary Jo's the first role model and mentor that I've had in the game of basketball that's a female. And I can truly say after this, years spent with her as her assistant, that it's, the most valuable experience I've had as a coach. And she's shown me so much about the game. It goes far beyond the X's and O's side of things and, the game planning side of things. But maybe one of her most redeeming qualities that she's shown me that a successful coach needs to have is the humility and the humbleness that she carries on a day-to-day basis. And I don't think many of us, or any of us maybe know this about her, because she would never say it herself, but for active coaches in the state of Minnesota, MJ is in the top 7 for all-time career wins. And that's just, I think, speaks volumes to her for her longevity, her consistency on a day-to-day basis, her want to help young people reach and meet and achieve their goals. And again, that's something you wouldn't know about her, and something you need to research to find out about her, because a lot of coaches would probably tell you that within the first 5 minutes of meeting them. And I've known MJ for going on probably 15 years now, and I had to do the research to find that out myself. So I think we should always take a moment to kind of recognize that about her. And on top of that, again, she, as we all know, has served as such a crucial, role model for all of us at, very important points in our life. And I just think it rings true that, once you're on MJ's team once, you are on her team for life.
And a funny memory I have about MJ is when the seniors went to go ride horses with her, and I was supposed to get on this one horse who was a little iffy, and MJ got on it, and it actually it was trying to buck her off, and it was going to buck me off, and then I got put on a different horse, and that horse still tried to buck me off a couple times. So it was just funny to see MJ in her element with her horses that she loves so much. But yeah, again, I just can't say thank you enough to MJ for everything that she has done for me and all the other basketball girls.
One of my favorite experiences with MJ was when she coached our team on a big second half comeback to grab the win on her birthday this past season.
Probably one of my favorite memories about MJ is when one time our team was just not really bonding together that well, and she really wanted somebody to give a talk to everybody to kind of get everybody on the same page, and so she asked me if I could talk to them, and that really meant a lot to me because that meant that she really valued what I had to say to the team and with each other, and that really meant a lot to me. She also was more than just a coach. She was pretty much a mom to me my whole middle school to high school years. She took me to every game. She brought me home, bought me food. She really helped me during those developmental years and really was there for me when I needed her. So
every time I hear the song Girls Like You by Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B, I think of MJ.
Some of my funnest memories with MJ were during games. If you took a charge on defense, you got a Dairy Queen. So it was always the best moment when you'd take a charge and you'd look over to the bench and Mary Jo would throw her arms up and say, "That's a Dairy Queen." And it really motivated us, and I just have so many memories of seeing that and being a part of those fun games. So congratulations on so many years of coaching, and I'm lucky to have been coached.
And a story I want to share is when I was playing really bad defense one game, and when the gym was completely silent, MJ yells, "Well, you just gonna hold her hand when she's going down the lane?" And I was super embarrassed, so you definitely got your point across, MJ, but thank you for everything.
And one of my favorite memories with you is we were complaining about not sweating enough, and you decided to make us run stairs in the pool locker room. And I swear after that moment, I was like, I'm ready for any college conditioning session that could ever be thrown at me.
So my funniest memory of MJ would have to be, I think it was last season, there was a home game. She wasn't feeling great, but she's like, nah, I'm going to coach this game, like, I'm staying. So whatever, the game's going on, and all of a sudden, she darts out the door by her bench, goes and throws up, comes back, still yelling at the ref, like, that was a foul, blah, 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 acting like nothing just happened, and everyone on the bench just looks over at Steves and is like, maybe she should sit down? Like, is she okay?
One of my favorite memories with MJ was going horseback riding this year. I just thought it was really fun. It was my first time, and it was really nice seeing like how much she loved her horses and how much she loved being there and doing different things besides basketball. I thought it was really cool, and that was probably one of my favorite memories.
One funny thing I remember is, you might not want to hear this, but we were playing Minnehaha at Minnehaha, and you got so mad you tried to throw a chair, but you tried to throw it you tried really hard, and it was just connected to all the other chairs, and you were trying so hard to throw that thing. Oh, and it's just hilarious. I can still picture it in my mind. But Betsy, you know.
Love you.
But love you, MJ.
I love you so much.
Love you, MJ.
I love you so much.
We love you.
We love you.
Love you so much.
I think I love you.
We love you, MJ.
And I love you.
We love you so much.
We really do.